What's up YouTube? We're back. Sorry it's been a while, but we are finally back with a video, okay? Today we're going to be watching two classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And for those who don't know, I went to the Yu-Gi-Oh! UK National Championships like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I actually came 176th out of like 14,000 people. You know, isn't super impressive, but I've only been playing for 8 months, okay? And these people have been playing for fucking 10 years, and I did pretty well, okay? And also Joey's my favorite character. Hag? I'm not a hag. I'm just, you know, I've aged like you know how like wine tastes better when the older it is? That's like me, okay? I taste better the older I am.
Duel. It's my turn. I draw.
Draw.
I may have been out of the game for a while, but a deck like mine only ages like a fine wine.
Even Joey knows, bro. Even Joey knows.
I think in your case, Wheeler, that pile of yours has aged more like milk.
Huh?
In fact, I think I can smell it from here.
Oh,
Not milk?
actually, that's me. Sorry about that.
Bro. Bro.
Here.
Oh, actually, that's me. Sorry about that.
I used to think Duke Devlin was so cool. You know, I was gonna say I prefer women a lot more, but there are some guys, and maybe Duke was one of them when I was younger.
Then I place 2 cards face down. Show me what you got, Kaiba. Huh? What's so funny, wise
What the
guy?
fuck? He just summoned.
Sorry,
He
Wheeler.
summoned a monster
right.
and set a spell
I don't
card.
think your deck has aged like milk. I think it belongs in the Stone Age. Now, I'll demonstrate the
So over the
difference
top.
between us. I draw. First, I activate the field spell, Primeval Planet Perla Rhino.
No. Dude. Okay, before I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! More recently, like 8 months ago, I tried Master Duel about 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Official online game, which came out like 4 or 5 years ago. And it was in the middle of Tier Element, which is what Kaiba's playing right now, which I would say is probably the worst time to try and get into playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that deck doesn't play it plays on your turn, on your opponent's turn, and it just it at the time it was probably like it was the best deck, and the next best deck was probably like 200% weaker than this deck. This deck was so
Allows
strong.
me to add a Tier Limits monster from my deck to my hand.
Wait, Tila, what now?
And from my deck, I add to my hand Tier Limits Shiren.
Huh?
Now, I activate the effect of Shiren in order to special summon it to my
He's getting comboed to the fucking wall,
side of
bro.
the field by sending an Agito the Ancient Sentinel from my hand to
It
the
is a bit of a
graveyard.
waifu deck.
And now, I will send the top 3 cards of my deck to the graveyard.
Oh no.
Was it a Shizu's monster? I have so many questions.
And from the top of my deck, I sent Kelbeck the Ancient Vanguard
Not
and
Kel-
Tier Limit Solik. And
Oh
so,
no.
as part of a new chain, since Kelbeck and Agito were sent to the graveyard, we must both send the top 10 cards of our decks to the graveyard.
Dude.
Wait.
Wait, do you guys who don't play understand anything that you understood Joey's turn, I bet, right? He summoned a monster and placed the card face down. Do you understand anything that Kaiba's saying at all? Or is it all just going over your heads? Like when he says activate on a new chain, does that make any sense at all?
Slow down.
But before that, as Chain Link 3,
Chain Link?
I'll activate the effect of the Solik I sent to the graveyard in order to
Damn.
add Tier Limit's Rhino Heart to my hand. And now, we say goodbye to the top 10 cards of
By
our
the way,
deck.
this is also the reason why the anime kind of stopped, is because they would have to do this inside the actual anime to keep up with how the cards actually work. They would have to just have the characters explain their combos over and over again without pushing the plot forward at all. This would be like the actual anime kind of had to stop because otherwise it would just be theirs.
No, my red eyes.
Ha! You would be running a Dragoon package, Wheeler.
What are you talking about, Kaiba?
And now from the top of my
Dude, you would be running a Dracoon package. That's so funny. Because Red Eyes, and if there's a fusion monster that combines Red Eyes and Dark Magician into one monster, and that card is a very strong card, but you usually just cheat it out. You don't actually need to run either of those cards to make it. but you can like cheat it out. So Kaiba's like, oh yeah, he has one. He is playing a meta card.
Deck, I've sent Tearlament's Rhino Heart, Tearlament's Merly, and Tearlament's Havness, so I can activate Merly and Havness from the graveyard. When sent to the graveyard,
Greed consumes so no greed. Pot of Greed is banned, bro.
Effect. I'm able to fusion summon from my extra deck using cards on my hand, field, or graveyard as material.
Kaiba, what the f? Where's Battleox, Sword Stalker? Where's your weird fetish clowns? Where's the blue eyes?
Wheeler, you just need to get with the times. Duel Monsters is a constantly evolving game with an ever-changing set of dynamic mechanics. A flowing weave of play and counterplay. All this game has shown me is that you...
True, Kaiba would play Pure Blue Eyes. Woo, this is faker. No. True, Kaiba would play whatever's gonna get him to win. And in the anime, he uses the 3 Blue Eyes because they're the only 3 copies. But if you want, I think Kaiba would just play what's gonna get him to win, and that's the best deck to ever be made.
You don't have what it takes to duel at the level of a champion.
Bro, the Unchained card. Oh, no.
Also,
no. Not Maxi, bro.
To duel at the level of a champion.
This card in the background now, Maxi, is banned in the Western card game, but in the Japanese card game, you can still play this card. Pot of Greed, I think this is the most powerful card ever printed. Pot of Greed is probably the second after Maxi.
Also, the clowns weren't a fetish thing, okay?
Uh-huh.
Now, from my extra deck, I summon Tearlament's Kitkalos and Tearlament's Kaleido Heart. And now, I can now use the effect of Kitkalos to add to my hand Tearlament's Merly. And with the effect of my Kaleido Heart, I'll spin back that back row of yours to the deck.
Not so fast, Kaiba. I don't really understand a lot of what you're doing right now. But one thing I do know is how to activate a trap card. Before it goes back to my deck, I activate Raigeki Break.
Damn.
By discarding 1 card from my hand,
Yes, you can destroy 1 monster on the board by going -2. 2005 called Wheeler. They want their trap card back.
I'm gonna send your Kaleido Heart to Kingdom Come. All right. How's that, you jerk?
Oh, Wheeler, you've destroyed my ace monster. Oh, whatever shall I do? Is what I would say if the special ability of my Kaleido Heart didn't allow it to come back to the field.
Oh, oopsie.
And now I activate the effect of my
They just reborn
Kitkalos.
themselves. Oh no. He's getting comboed on.
But I'm far from done, Wheeler.
Yep. Sometimes you do just be like this.
And with that, Wheeler, I now have an unstoppable, unbreakable board. And now with their combined might, I'm going to send you back to the minor leagues where you belong.
I activate Threatening Roar.
Actual stun player.
All right, Wheeler. You get 1 turn. I'll allow it. I place 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Are you done?
Why, yes, Wheeler. My turn is over.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Oh no. My turn is over. But it's about to be our turn, Wheeler. It's about to be our turn.
All right. I draw. We're gonna turn this duel right around, Kaiba. It's time for Time Wizard!
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I'd like to give special thanks to the following patrons.
Yeah.
Shane Valshane,
Yeah, that's tier limit in a nutshell.
Supreme Satir, Null Drive, Kojak,
That's pretty much
Imaginary Numeral,
Yeah, you can't stop a tier limit, bro. Yeah, you can stop them on their turn. They'll just pass turn and start playing on your turn anyway, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Bro, that's why tier limits was so broken. It's only good if you play the mirror match, because then you're on like equal footing with your opponent. I think like half the cards from that deck are still banned. They're just that strong. YouTube, thanks for, if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. If there's a video you want me to see, leave it in the comments below. And yeah, I want to hit 10K before the end of the year. So thank you. Bye.